Hello kiddies! Apologies for not making any videos for a while. I've been working on my dissertation, just trying to get it sorted out, and I should be submitting it in the next week. So I've not been able to make any videos or anything like that, but I'm now nearing the end and I'm going to get back into doing it again. So I wanted to start out with a shout out to Munky2ube. Munky2ube is it's Munky2ube. I think that's how you say it. I hope that's how you say it. It's a channel on YouTube that I've been following now for a little while. There's some fantastic stuff on it. It's mainly sort of like archived J-horror and Asian horror cinema trailers, and there's some great discussions going on the videos, and really I've just been like put onto a whole raft of like different horror movies I didn't even know existed. I've got some great suggestions from that channel, from Munky2ube, like The Host, Cairo, you know, things like that, and I've really it's really been a great sort of source of someone that's wanting to really get into Asian horror. It's been brilliant, and I'd really thoroughly recommend checking it out, because you know, a lot of the time when people talk about films, and especially horror films, they think that you know, we all know what the good ones are, but the fact remains that there are so many gems out there. There are so many great horror films out there that a lot of people don't know about, and when you get channels like this that, you know, show off the trailers of these films, especially foreign language films that, you know, you might not be really into, it's a great way of introducing you to those films and to that genre, you know, especially like Asian horror. And I can say, you know, after now, you know, having been watching Asian horror films for a couple of months, and a great many of them I've got as recommendations off from Munky2ube. I've got to say, you know, that I've loved every minute of it. The majority of the films that I've watched that have been Asian horror films, I've thought have just been excellent. I think most people think they're all sort of girl comes out of a television sort of horror films, but they're not. Loads of them are incredibly intelligent. That's not to say, you know, I love Ringu, but just there are like imitators of that film, but a lot of the horror is not sort of modelled after that. So check out Munky2ube's channel again. I'm really sorry if I've mispronounced the username. Let's say it's a really great resource for finding out new horror films, especially Asian horror films. So check him out, and back to making more videos.